Stop scrolling if you dare, because we're about to step inside the creepiest abandoned places on Earth, captured in real chilling photos that will haunt your mind. First, the haunting Pripyat amusement park in Ukraine, where a rusted Ferris wheel looms over empty grounds, frozen in time since the Chernobyl disaster turned this city into a ghost town. Next, the eerie Hashima Island in Japan, once a bustling coal mining facility, now a concrete ghost town surrounded by stormy seas and crumbling buildings swallowed by nature. Deep in the dense forests of Romania, the Hoia Baciu Woods hides a deserted playground with swings that creak eerily in the wind, said to be cursed by those who mysteriously vanished inside its shadows. In the United States, Michigan Central Station stands as a Gothic shell, its echoing halls filled with shattered glass, peeling paint, and decaying grandeur that whispers forgotten stories. And don't miss Italy's Poveglia Island, a plague quarantine site where crumbling buildings are draped in ghostly fog, said to be one of the most haunted places on Earth. Each image tells a story of lives once lived, laughter turned to silence, and beauty twisted into nightmare. Would you dare to venture inside these forsaken places? If this gave you chills, please like and subscribe to my channel. Imagine hiking into the frozen wilderness, only for your adventure to end in a nightmare that still baffles the world. In 1959, 9 experienced Russian hikers set out across the Ural Mountains, seeking a challenging trek. Days later, their tent was found ripped open from the inside, abandoned in the dead of night with freezing temperatures well below zero. Their bodies were discovered scattered in the snow, some half-dressed as if fleeing in terror, others with broken bones and severe internal injuries, yet no external wounds or signs of a struggle. One hiker's tongue was missing, another's eyes were gone, and traces of radiation were inexplicably found on their clothing. The official cause? An unknown, compelling force. Theories have ranged from secret military tests and sudden avalanches to paranormal encounters and even alien abductions. Despite decades of investigation, no explanation fully accounts for every chilling detail. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of history's most disturbing and mysterious tragedies, haunting the imagination of all who hear it. Do you believe the truth will ever be uncovered? Please like and subscribe to my channel. Imagine wandering through a village where time stands still, but something unseen still lingers. Deep in the remote mountains of Japan lies an abandoned ghost village, once thriving with life, now eerily silent and forgotten. As the sun sets, long shadows stretch across crumbling houses and moss-covered shrines, casting an unsettling gloom. Locals whisper of restless spirits trapped between worlds, and few dare to enter after dark. Chilling images reveal broken dolls scattered on dusty tatami mats, doors creaking open by themselves, and thick fog rolling in with unnatural silence. Visitors often report hearing footsteps echoing just behind them, only to turn and find no one there. Others have captured ghostly apparitions in their photos, pale faces peering from shattered windows or shadowy figures lurking in the mist. One explorer recounted feeling icy fingers brush their neck, followed by a child's laughter fading into the night air. The deeper you venture, the heavier the atmosphere becomes, thick with the weight of unseen eyes watching every move. The true terror lies in the haunting stories left behind, families who vanished without a trace, and spirits who refuse to leave their forsaken home. Please like and subscribe to my channel.
Would you dare open a door sealed for over 3,000 years, knowing what horrors might lie beyond? In 1922, Howard Carter did just that, uncovering the tomb of Egypt's boy king, Tutankhamun. But what followed was a wave of terror that gripped the world, the infamous curse of King Tut. Within months, Lord Carnarvon, the expedition's sponsor, died suddenly from a mysterious infection after a mosquito bite. Newspapers screamed of a deadly curse, sparking worldwide fear. Soon, others connected to the tomb met bizarre and untimely fates. One died of arsenic poisoning, another collapsed mysteriously in a London club, and a radiologist who x-rayed the mummy succumbed to a strange illness. Even Carter's pet canary was found dead, supposedly killed by a cobra, the very symbol of Egyptian royalty. This chilling pattern of strange deaths fueled a legend that Tutankhamun's restless spirit was avenging his disturbed rest. Was it mere coincidence, or did ancient dark powers awaken to punish those who dared intrude? The haunting images of the tomb's treasures, the golden mask, and shadowy corridors still send shivers down our spines today. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Imagine a family so cursed, their name alone sent shivers through ancient Greece. The house of Atreus was doomed from the very start. It all began when Tantalus, the patriarch, committed an unspeakable act. He served his own son, Pelops, as a gruesome feast to the gods. Horrified, the gods resurrected Pelops, but condemned Tantalus to eternal torment, forever reaching for water and fruit he could never grasp. Yet the curse only deepened. Pelops' sons, Atreus and Thyestes, became bitter rivals, locked in a deadly struggle for power. Atreus, in a horrifying act of revenge, tricked Thyestes into eating his own children, cooked and served at a royal banquet. The gods watched in silent horror as madness and bloodshed consumed generations. Atreus' son, Agamemnon, led the Greeks to the brutal siege of Troy, but his return home was no relief. His wife, Clytemnestra, betrayed and murdered him in his bath, igniting a relentless cycle of vengeance. Their children, Orestes and Electra, were forced to avenge their father's death, perpetuating the family's bloody legacy. Every shadow in their cursed halls whispered secrets of betrayal, murder, and cannibalism. The curse of the House of Atreus is the darkest horror story from ancient Greece, one that still chills the soul to this day. Please like and subscribe to my channel.
Imagine a world where fear is currency and loyalty is bought with blood. Welcome to the rise of the Red Mafia, Russia's most terrifying criminal syndicate. Born from the chaos of the Soviet Union's collapse, the Red Mafia seized power in the shadows, thriving on violence, extortion, and absolute ruthlessness. Their leaders, often former KGB agents or hardened criminals, ruled with iron fists, orchestrating brutal assassinations and kidnappings that sent shockwaves through Moscow's darkened streets. Their signature? Merciless enforcement. Rivals vanished overnight, bodies left as chilling warnings to all who dared oppose them. Hidden behind walls of luxury, they trafficked weapons, drugs, and even people, building an empire stretching from Russia's frozen tundra to the heart of New York City. Police forces and politicians fell under their control, turning justice into a deadly game of survival. Ordinary citizens lived in constant terror, knowing a single wrong move could mean a violent death. The Red Mafia's reign of horror is a dark chapter in modern crime, one where nightmares walk openly in daylight, and silence is the price of life. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Would you dare to live in a house where pure evil once walked? In 1974, the quiet town of Amityville, New York, became the epicenter of terror when Ronald DeFeo Jr. brutally murdered his entire family as they slept. But the horror didn't end there. Just 1 year later, the Lutz family moved into the infamous house, unaware of the nightmare that awaited them. Within days, chilling and unexplainable events began. Green slime oozed from the walls, sudden cold spots appeared, and doors slammed violently on their own. George Lutz claimed he woke every night at exactly 3:15 a.m., the precise time the murders occurred. Kathy Lutz experienced terrifying levitations off her bed, while their children spoke of a red-eyed demon pig staring through their windows. The family's priest was violently attacked by an invisible force during a blessing. Growling voices echoed through empty rooms, and shadowy figures lurked in the corners. After only 28 days, the Lutz family fled, abandoning all their belongings. Paranormal investigators have called it the most dangerous haunting in America. Was it a curse, or something far worse? Only the bravest dare to ask. Please like and subscribe to my channel.